Danny Flexon here for SecondsOut. Delighted to be joined by my good friend and Hall of Fame promoter, of course, Frank Warren, here at Bermondsey Boxing Club. We're about to see Daniel Dubois put through his paces before a big fight in 2 weeks' time, or less than 2 weeks now, against Oleksandr Usyk. We've seen a weekend of mixed performances at heavyweight. Why is Dubois going to buck the trend and upset the odds?
I think it's his time. I think he's got the ability. I think he's got the power. He's got the boxing ability. The only thing that I think everybody may question is his temperament, and I think he's got the temperament for that. I think he showed that in his last fight when he had sustained that really bad injury to his leg, which resulted in an operation afterwards and a time out of the ring. He showed what it was all about. I really do genuinely believe he wins this fight.
What are the reports you're getting from out in Spain in training camp? It's something Dev was saying earlier. Dubois not experienced before, training at altitude, all the facilities there. It must be a bit of a culture shock for him, but have you heard that it's going well?
Well, it is going well. I mean, he looks good. You only got to see him and see that, see the condition he's in, and more importantly, in his demeanour. He's very, very relaxed, very positive, and he fancies this job.
And when he first joined Don Charles, you obviously had, I won't say concerns, but you were a bit taken aback by the move from Shane McGuigan. Have they now convinced you that it's the right move, given what's happened since?
I'll let you know next week. No, look, Don's a good trainer. He knows what he's got to do. Don's been involved in big fights before. You know, when we took Derek Chisora out to fight Klitschko, which he nearly pulled off. I mean, he gave Klitschko his hardest fight that he had, I think, for a good 10 years or so, or since his Lennox Lewis fight. So he's been there and he's seen it and he's done it and he knows what he's got to do. And he's in with an extremely good fighter in Usyk, and no one's underestimated him, that's for sure. But I just think, and I hope, that they'll underestimate Daniel, because one thing about Daniel, when they feel that power, it can change the direction of the fight.
We've heard a lot recently about Fury and Ngannou, about Joshua's fight with Helenius. Obviously, it's supposed to be Dillian Whyte. Do you think that's helped Daniel a little bit, and that the focus hasn't been completely on him and his title shot?
I think it may in some ways. You know, like, he's not into all the sort of the PR of it and so forth. He's a quiet guy, and he shies away and doesn't get involved in that. And maybe it has helped him indirectly, in as much that he doesn't seek it, he doesn't look for it.
You said about the temperament earlier, and you said hopefully his last fight showed good signs from that. Why would that be your only concern? Why is it the temperament that's questionable?
Because he's going into an arena that we're told is going to be full up with Ukrainians, and you know, everybody's supporting Ukraine in the war. So you know, I should think all the Poles there are going to be on side. So he knows he's going into the lion's den. And so you've got to have a bit of a temperament to do that. But it's not the first time I've been involved with fighters who've gone into the lion's den and overturned all the odds. And I do. I know I'm repeating myself, but I do think he's capable of doing it.
In the nicest possible way, Dubois doesn't strike me as someone who's well aware of kind of current affairs and is like on the newspapers every day. So do you think the fact that he's probably not au fait with everything going on in Ukraine helps him a bit? He doesn't realise the enormity of the situation.
Yeah, I think you may be right in saying that, but look, you know, he's a smart kid. He's not, you know, you talk to him, he's quite intelligent, quite articulate, and he's focused on one thing. All he wants to do is become world champion. You know, when the opportunity came, when we guided him into the position, he made it happen in the ring. We did the business outside the ring, and he is 100% focused on winning this fight. I mean, he really believes that he will win it, and so do I.
Do you think that in itself is an advantage? In that Usyk, you know, he's thinking about Fury, he's thinking about Ukraine, and Dubois is only focused on this fight.
And that's it. That's all he cares about. That's all he cares. All he wants is in Saturday today. That's how that's the mentality. And I'll tell you something. I wish it was today.
Well, it's not too long to wait. Now, a heavyweight fight we have just seen. Well, we saw 3 heavyweight fights at the weekend, but the main event was, and yeah, the eye roll says it all perhaps, but Anthony Joshua was booed by some sections of the crowd, but got a highlight reel knockout ultimately against a late substitute, in fairness, in Robert Helenius. What did you make of the performance and the finish?
The finish was good because the finish is as it should be. It's a big puncher, and the other guy, he fights at a certain level, and if he gets caught, he goes. That's what happened. Prior to that, it was a war. was a yawn. That's what it was. I just don't get it's like his confidence is. Sorry, the attitude is like he's got zero confidence in his fights. So as a result of that, he's got to have a series of fights to rebuild his confidence. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. For me, he's with a new trainer, we know that, but I'm not seeing anything different. It's not like I'm seeing something dramatically different. There's a big change in his style or anything. Because that was pretty boring. I'm not knocking it, I'm just saying how it was. And I think, look, people there, they felt the same way. But he's, I generally believe, look, the more I watch it, I think his future's behind him.
Yeah, I was going to ask, because you said about his confidence, from your experience with fighters over the years, is that something that can be rebuilt at this stage of a career, or is it once it's gone, it's gone?
If you've got doubts, you ain't never going to get rid of them. Doubts are doubt. You're never going to get rid of them. You can work with someone and you can work on it. And I get it. I was listening to one of the radio stations yesterday talking about it, saying, with his limited amateur background and this and that. Limited amateur background. He won the Olympic Games.
World silver medal.
World silver medalist, which was 2 years before the Olympic Games. And he's had all those high profile fights to qualify to get to the Olympic Games. What planet is everybody? He's got a more. He had a better amateur background than Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And they keep talking about he has no experience. Was he at Harold's age? 35?
Yeah, maybe a bit younger than that. Oh, I'll have to check.
34, 35, whatever he is of age. And he was a world champion for 4 or 5 years. We're not talking about some novice now. This is not Moses' Tuama. This is the former world champion on 3 belts. Just garbage. I hear all that. But for me, the guy who believes in himself, he would even tell you that he should have taken it back. It's Tyson, that's what he should have done.
Given you think his best days are behind him, is it the wise move to fight Wilder next and cash out as such, or should he keep it?
Let's see what the skills change and go ahead and do it. I don't know whether they're going to do this fight or not. They may do it, they may not. Who knows? Only they can decide that.
But would you advise Joshua to go into a Wilder fight next, or do you think he needs more?
He needs more. What's he going to learn? What's he going to learn? I mean, what can he possibly learn in fighting Wilder? He should have just. He's a former world champion. I was him. I was the guy. Listen, you know what? Roll the dice. Take the big position. Took the big fight. Fighting Wilder, I mean, you've got fancy performances I've seen. Wilder against Tyson in the first fight. Get Tyson down a couple of times. Nothing. By the way, Tyson took a lot out. So I don't know what he's got to take. One thing both of them, both of them can play me good. But for me, Wilder is the game fight, as I've seen when he fought Tyson.
Now, if Dubois does upset the odds in less than 2 weeks' time, how soon would you be willing to make him against Fury for all the gold? But would you have any qualms about matching? I know you've matched your fighters before, but this would be for all the belts at heavyweight.
Everyone wants to see the belts unified, and that depends on Daniel, it depends on Tyson. He comes through on Tyson. Well, we want to do it straight away, we'll have to think about it. I mean, there's a defence there for him against Hearn, which would be cool. I wouldn't shy away from that.
No, I bet.
Well, I wouldn't. I mean, Hergovic for me is a decent fighter, but I don't know what big stamina.
Yeah, the last 2 performances haven't been encouraging for him.
Not at all. I thought bang beat.
And you've had some back and forth in the last few weeks, not just with Simon Jordan, more famously with Carl Froch. Is that put to rest now?
No, all I was doing was correcting what he was saying. I like to demonstrate the facts. People say, I was giving you questions. Which I asked, you phone me and say you're coming to the office, what are we going to talk about? We'll talk about this. What's happened this week? And by the way, Carl Froch said that, Bill Blom said that. And you comment on it. And that's sort of something I've done a little bit of research. What I said was, what he was saying was a blood price.
We're not going to see you get into it with him anytime soon.
Wasting time on that, it is what it is, and And I've got to tell you this as well. The commentary says it was awful. So, I definitely watched it back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when you're in a promoter doing the production.
What was it specifically about the commentary?
It's just so biased. So biased.
In the main event specifically?
It's just biased. You can't. It has to be an independent production, and they're producing. They're hiring people, so they can slag off their feet. Real. I was very, very disappointed.
And if you
Look, we did the same thing with Box Nation. You speak to anybody who worked, we never ever interfered with it. You say it how it is. That's what happened.
So who do we blame for that? Do we blame Eddie Hearn, or do we blame the commentators for allowing themselves to be?
I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. All I know is what I listen to, what I watch and what I listen to. That show on Saturday was
Let me ask you this. We spoke to Ben Shalom yesterday, and a lot has come up recently with Ben Shalom and Matchroom going back and forth about purse bids and so on. A promoter rivalry that you're not involved in, for a change. But Shalom highlighted yesterday that he's worked successfully with Queensbury on at least one show. What have you made of working with him, and I guess is he easy to work with?
Everyone's easy to work with when you both get what you want. It's really easier if your guy wins and their guy wins. So
well, he's saying every time he tries to put on a big fight, Matchroom and Eddie Hearn are disrupting him, not allowing the fight to go ahead or putting obstacles in the way. Is that something you've experienced with other promoters?
My experience, I think I might experience that 40 odd years ago.
Yeah, with the cartel, yeah.
With the cartel. These guys today have got it easy. We didn't come into the TV. It was one TV channel. How many TV channels? They got it easy. Easy today.
You've obviously worked with Boxer quite recently, Matchroom not for some time. Is one easier to work with than the other, or are they much of a muchness?
From what I understand from George, who deals with the language, and he said he's okay. We've never got anything really up the ground with him. Tried a few times. From my perspective, I said to George, you can get it. Do anything, you can do it. But whether suits us, then we'll do it. Case point is the Josh's
Yeah.
just tell Paul guys about things.
And with that being the case, and the fact that you said you believe Joshua's best days are behind him now, do you see that fight ever taking place?
And you can see Tyson. Tyson the one that decide that. I should think if you ask him right now, I think he'd say no screws.
I'm not sure it'd be that polite.
But you think, what do you think? Having watched him a couple of times in action, do you think he's worth 40% of the purse of the fight? Truthfully. Crowd were booing him out of the ring last time. They booed him out. They booed him in. And it's changed. It wasn't sold out in the venue, so it's a change. Is he bringing it? I don't know. It's something to look at.
Frank, really appreciate your time, and yeah, hope Dubois pulls it off for you in a couple of
months.
Cheers, Frank. Yeah, Frank was a big donator, #1 donator so far, so yeah, still can donate. Thanks for that. Cheers,